before we begin, I'm probably gonna put this in every video. This specific clip, I'm probably gonna put in every video, but this will not be an everyday type of thing, okay? It's gonna be like every 2 to 3 days I post a video about making the Miraculous, but most, if not all of the Miraculous designs will have been created by the creator Hey Zoe Lee on TikTok. Their Miraculous designs look absolutely fucking immaculate. They look fucking fantastic. So all of, if not most of the Miraculous will be taken inspo by how this person made their Miraculous. So with that out of the way, let's get started. Let's just get started. So basically, most of these videos are going to be within like 2 days or maybe 1 day because of the use of air dry clay. Basically, the reason I'm not just using cardboard, although I will be using cardboard, right? I will be using cardboard. The reason I'm not using cardboard for some of them is because on the Miraculous, like the Fox, it's not 2D. It's 3D, and I want these to be as accurate as I can possibly make them. So, because I want them to be accurate, I'm gonna have to use air dry clay if I want them to look 3D, as opposed to me just making them like just straight cardboard. So that's why the videos will probably be posted like every 2 to 3 days, because I'll need the clay to air dry before I can like do anything with it and like glue it to things and shit. So that's why not every video is there. That's why don't expect a video every single day like it was when I made the Miracle Box. Don't expect a video like that every day, where I'm just like constantly like, okay chat, here's the Miraculous that we're gonna make, here's all the blah blah blah. Do not expect that. Air dry clay takes a while to air dry, and I want it to be as solid as it can possibly be so that it's easier for me to turn them into Miraculous. So now that there's that second disclaimer out of the way, let's get into it. Okay chat, we're making more Miraculous today, but before we make any more Miraculous, we have to fix the ones that we already have. So this is the bee. Okay, this is the bee Miraculous, and you can't tell, but I can tell, okay? There's like black in the yellow, if you can see that. I gotta fix that. And then also on Hawk Moth, right? On the Hawk Moth one, I didn't put Mod Podge over the glitter. I kind of just like Mod Podged and then used the Mod Podge as glue and an overcoat, so the glitter can still kind of fall off. So we're gonna fix that too, and then basically the only goal for today is to do the peacock and finish out the ring. So let's lock in. Okay, chat, I fixed the bee, I put Mod Podge on the butterfly, and the butterfly is drying. So basically the plan for today is to do the peacock, but I want to do the fixed peacock and the broken peacock, so we're gonna see if I actually have the commitment for that. But if I can, I also want to do the tiger. I also want to do the tiger because I know exactly how I'm going to do the tiger. So chat, basically the goal for the tiger is basically 2 or 3 years ago I made this and it still fits my hand. This is the goal, okay? This is the goal. We're going to tap in, so we're basically going to do this, except for the tiger I have this. So we're going to tap in, but this is like basically the like the outline for the tiger. This is basically the outline. So we're gonna tap in. We're basically doing this, but with chain. So we're gonna hope and pray. I also, for these things, I don't really know what I'm gonna make them out of because this is elastic. Like all of these are elastic. So I don't know if I have any elastic left, and if I do have elastic, this is black. And the tiger, correct me if I'm wrong, is silver. So that's gonna be... I'll be back. Basically, just ignore that last clip. But anyway, for the peacock, we're gonna be using these things, same thing as Hawk Moth. And I have, okay, hold up. And I have these gem thingies that I want to use for the circles instead of using clay. I feel like these will be a lot better. I have some, well, I thought I did. We have to paint them red, I think. I don't know if I want to paint them red or if I want to paint them some other color, like pink. I think I'm just gonna go canon and paint them red. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna paint them red, low-key. Yeah, we're locking in. Okay, basically I have a bunch of these little like gem things, and what we're gonna do, those are gonna be like the dots on the outside, and then the peacock part of it, like the black peacock part, is gonna be with clay. So, like always, let's trace a pattern. This is our basic pattern. Oh shit. That's our basic pattern. I'm gonna fix it up before I like cut it out and shit, but this is gonna be our basis for the peacock. Oh shit, peacock is by Hey Zoe Lee. Again, I love you so much. I'm getting the peacock pattern from Hey, oh my god, Hey Zoe Lee. So chat, for the peacock, I have, this is our final pattern, right? I'm going to be going kind of off script, okay? Hey Zoe Lee has a tutorial on how to do the peacock. However, I don't feel like following the tutorial, so we're gonna do something different instead. We're still gonna be using the gems and shit for all of like the circles, and we're still gonna use clay for the little thing, except for each of the little wing things, we're going to make them out of clay. And I'm gonna see how well that works because I want it to look more 3D than it does if I were to just use cardboard. So basically, we're just gonna make this more 3D. And that's the goal. And I'm gonna use air dried clay, and I'm gonna basically like shape it to each of the little thingies. So yeah, we're just gonna see how that plays out. So chat, I said it already, but we're going off script. This is what our peacock looks like so far. I think I'm actually cooking. I think I'm actually cooking. What we're gonna do is I don't know if I wanna like do the gems first and then paint it, or if I wanna paint it first and then do the gems. I don't know which one I wanna do. I don't know, but this is what we're looking like so far. I'm trying to like fix it somehow and make it look like not bad, but I think it's looking pretty fun. Pretty good. So I think I'm gonna paint it first and then glue the gems and then paint the gems. Thoughts? Okay, chat. This is where we're at on the peacock. I put the metal thing on the back. I'm gonna paint the back. I think I'm gonna paint it silver just to match the pin, but this is the front so far. This is how we're looking. I'm gonna do the dark blue, and then all these little gems I gotta paint red, and then, or I gotta glue them on first, and then I have to paint them red. So that's the update. That's where we're at. That's the update. Let's lock in. Okay, chat. Here's how the peacock is looking. All we have to do is paint the gems red. Yo, chat, I'm fucking cooking. Basically, all we have to do is I gotta paint this bottom part black, and then I gotta paint the gems red, and then I have to put a top coat over it. Top coat is just, when I say top coat, I mean just make it shiny. So in case y'all weren't picking up what I'm putting down, I hope you are now. But we have to paint the gems red. Actually, I kind of like it orange though. Thoughts? I kind of like it orange, and I don't like the color orange. Now we're gonna paint them red. We're gonna paint it red, then we're gonna put a top coat of Mod Podge on it, and then we finished every single Miraculous in the top circle. All right, chat. The peacock is done. Look at that. Peep that shit. I definitely was fucking with the orange a lot more, but hey, it's too late to go back now. Oh shit, hold up. Let me check. All right, I didn't do it broken. I don't give a shit. The whole top ring is done. The whole top ring is done. Now, let's do the tiger. Okay, chat, basically for the tiger, I have these, and then I have chain. And basically, I want to try to use these to, like, put them on the chain to, like, glue the chain to the things. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, I know y'all picking up what I'm putting down. All right, how the fuck I open this shit? Oh, I got it. All right, yo, peep that. All right. Basically, we're going to be using this thing as a reference. All right. I don't know how, but we're going to figure it out. Chat, I'm trying to find a reference pick, and so far, this is the one I think I'm going to go with. Hold on, this is a better pick. This is the reference pick I think that I'm going to go with. There's 5 chains, and there's not one on the thumb. There's not one on the thumb, so there's one on every other one. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it goes into like this middle thing, and then those chains go down, and then there's another one that goes into like a wrist. So it's literally this without a thumb. Literally that, but without a thumb. Now that I think about it, I guess it's low key so that it can go on either hand. So W writers, W Miraculous writers, all right? W Miraculous writers, because I low-key didn't peep that shit. Another thing that I'm noticing right now is that the little emblem thing is upside down. So like when you look at it like this, it looks like it's upside down, and like the paws are toward you, and then like the other part isn't toward you. So like, yeah. And I don't know how I'm gonna do the chain because I don't know if I have any of this elastic shit left. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go look. So chat, I couldn't find any elastic, but I found this paint. Peep the fuck, yeah, yeah, I'm gonna be using that. Thank you very much. Bro, peep the fuck. Y'all see how close that is? I know y'all see how close that is, bro. All right, so basically, we're gonna figure out how to do all the rings. I think I'm just gonna do them out of cardboard. I'm gonna do them out of cardboard, I think, but it's gonna be hard to do like the wrist because I need to be able to take it off and put it back on. So I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but I guess I'm just gonna have to figure it out. I'm realizing right now that I don't have anything to cut them to a certain length or to the length that I need them to be. So like I was just gonna use scissors And then I'm looking at the chain, right? It's thick as fuck. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that. I think I'm just gonna have to tap in. Also, side note, I found this gem. It feels too small. Like, I want it to be like this. I want it to be, like, bigger. But, like, I don't know how because, like, this is the biggest size that I have. But, like, if I were to put this, like, you know what I could do, though? You know what I could do, though? Is I could make a little I could make a little clay base, and then paint that this color, and then glue this on top of it, and then paint this purple. Or pink. Is that pink or purple? Yo, chat. Is that pink or purple? I don't know. I can't tell. But, I don't know. This just doesn't seem big enough. This just doesn't seem big enough. Unless it does. I'm just fucking stupid. Unless it is big enough. But I feel like it needs to be bigger. Unless it needs to be bigger. I don't know. I got no clue. Good news, the wire was thin enough for me to cut it with a pair of scissors. Bad news, it's a little too long. I could put it with my middle finger, actually. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it with my middle finger. Okay, boop. That's one chain cut. Alright, chat, one very quick shower later, but this is what we have for the little thing. I think it is a perfect size, alright? I took the box out for the tiger just so that I had, like, a reference of how big everything is gonna be. Basically, perfect, right? And then the chains will kind of just, like, fall in around it and shit, but this is what we're looking like so far. I think I'm cooking, alright? I need to pull my reference pick back up to figure out what color and how to color mix that, but we're locked in. Basically, I'm gonna paint this whole thing that, like, because, like, this is the little platform, right? I basically have to paint this whole thing this color. So I'm going to go do that. Okay, chat. Small update on the tiger. Oh, shit. Oh, there's the other one. Small update. This is what we're looking like so far. In case you're wondering, it is wearable. In case you're wondering, it is wearable. I'm cooking. I can't even lie to y'all right now. I'm fucking cooking. Let me slip this bitch on real quick. Like, look. Catch me at a Comic-Con, bro. Catch me at a con, bro. All right. This is what it's looking like. I have 2 more left. Oh, yeah. I got 2 more left. Peep that shit. I think I'm locked. No, I don't think I'm locked. I know I'm locked. I just have to glue 2 more and then make it, like, sturdier, I guess. So I'm going to do that. I'll be back when I'm done. So ignore how, like, partially lopsided it is. I couldn't care less. I couldn't care less. Peep that. I just got to put the little thing on it, but I'm done with the tiger and I'm done with this video. This is the first Miraculous in the drawers. Oh, I have to make sure it fits in the drawer. Hold up. It fits in the drawer. Thank God. Shit. Wait, y'all think it fits in the box, though? Oh, yeah, it fits in the box. I'm an absolute goat. I'm a fucking goat. I'm a G. I'm an absolute goat. Alright, I gotta take it out, though. Because I still gotta paint it. But, we finished the tiger. Beat that. We finished the tiger. And, I'm just gonna paint the little paw print on it, and then I'm done for today. In case I don't see ya, good morning, good evening, and good night.